Okay, so this is my review of the Mutation X V4. Welcome to Cloud X. I'm Hippie Dad. So I've decided to just be a little bit more simple about my product reviews for e-cigs, because everybody else does the, well, here it is, these are the features, this is how you unscrew the screw, and here's a coil I built on it. But I'm just gonna, so I started doing twisted kanthal again. Haven't done it in a while. It's a little dark right now because I kind of burnt some cotton earlier. But anyway, so I just put a twisted kanthal build on there with, I think it's 8 wraps each coil. So you probably noticed I shaved my beard if you've seen any of my other videos. Just because my wife asked me to, and so I did. And that's the last time, and then Hippie Dad will have a beard again, indefinitely. Okay, so the basic features on this thing that I like the most, obviously on the deck you've got the, it's a really deep well, vapor well, or juice well rather. It goes pretty much down to, the bottom of that right there, that little machined edge. So it's pretty deep, but they sacrifice a little bit of the possible depth because they put in these air holes, which I'm going to explain. But on the posts here, they've got a big square one with 2 holes and 2 screws in it for the center post, and I like that because it's nice to have dedicated holes for the really thick stuff. Because if you ever try to put a dual build or even a quad build, in a something that's only got 1 center hole, then it gets complicated. Sometimes you end up having to do like this little do-si-do to get them in, and then you're trying to figure out if they're all in the same depth or not, and it's just all complicated. Sometimes things are shorting out, or you end up putting way too much pressure on the screw and threads break. So I like that about this. It's so then basic the milled in outside posts, which there's a nice too. Okay, so I like this thing because it takes things to a little bit of a different level. You've got the I think it comes with an adapter so you can have a regular drip tip on it, but I like the size of the chuff cap that comes with it standard, because I don't know, it's just perfect. It's not too wide, things don't get in there as bad, but it's just wide enough to let through all the airflow that you need. And so it's got the regular variable airflow on the top, on the sides for just pulling in cool air or whatever. So that's cool, and it has let's see if I can find it. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not it either. Where'd it go? Okay, so it has a setting for single coil in that respect, but what it doesn't have is a setting on the other airflow. Now, so another thing that it does is it has this airflow on the bottom, those air holes. It allows you to have something that not a lot of mods do. I think that I've seen some others, but I haven't used any others that have it. But so you've got these holes on the bottom that basically it's like pressure. You get to adjust air pressure that's specific to each coil. But the problem with that is if you're trying to use this as a single coil build, then there's no way for you to just close off one side, because so it's got that cyclops hole. But yeah, so I don't do single coil anyway, but it's really nice. I like I think right about there is where I like that bottom hole. It adds just the right amount of air pressure, and then I usually have this guy like halfway open. So it's pretty cool. I have not used a lot of the Mutation X versions, so I think I skipped a couple to 4. Oh yeah, by the way, this is, I don't know if you can see it, serial number like 25,000. Let's see, okay, my light is terrible, but yeah, it's like 25,000 something, 25,104, so that's pretty cool. It's apparently pretty popular if they produced 25,000 of them so far, at least when they got to me. But anyway, so this has been a pretty good mod so far. I think so far my favorite ever has been the this guy, the Dark Horse, but I break that thing way too easily. So the old Mutation X, that's the Infinity, where did it go? The only other one that I have that I've used that I like, if I can find it here, okay, so I have the old Mutation X somewhere, but I can't find it right now, so I will have to do another video on that and show the differences when I find it. But anyway, so this guy, it comes with this little plastic piece. I don't really like this thing. I don't think it adds any benefit or advantage or disadvantage, except for it's easier for me to accidentally pull out the this inside bit, and it's got some sharp edges on it, so I don't like to pull that guy out. So you just take the little acrylic bit, screw it into the top bit, and it's kind of hard to get your hands on. Okay, so I put that little bit on. It's kind of like a male to female coupler, so it's got the female threads for the top cap here, this bit, and then the male threads to go into that part, the air control thing. So, and just because it's cool looking, I think. Yeah, so that, I don't know, I think that's the only thing that's cool about it, is that you can see the vapor propagating inside. Apparently not all that much in the light anyway, but the problem with that is it gives you way too much to grab onto, and I find that it comes out in my pocket often, so I just don't like to have it. But ultimately, I like this thing. It's pretty good. It's a lot better than some of the other things that I've tried recently that have, you know, had like brand new ideas on how drippers should be made or whatever. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna vape a little bit. If you like my videos, I am trying to keep on doing videos like this, and I need support from viewers to keep on doing this, so if you feel like you want to see more of me, please subscribe. I'm gonna try to do more videos of different mods, because I've got lots of them, and I plan to end up having more one day, just because I like to try different things. And I'm also doing a series on vaping safely, which I've called Safing Vapely, and I will put a link to that here somewhere. And then I'm doing some other videos. I'm going to keep on doing different videos on like safety stuff and tips and this and that, so if you want to see more of those as they come out, go ahead and subscribe, and let's have some vapor. yeah. So this is pretty good. I'd give it maybe 4 stars out of 5. Well, that's it. Safe vaporly. Peace. If you like my videos, please subscribe to get updated as I make them. Also, if you're interested in giving into your inner creeper, you may check out all of my social media. I am on all of them. And check out my other channel, my vlog channel, where I talk about organic lifestyles and sustainable living and try to go on adventures with my family. Peace.